third team in Southern California.
Yeah, the Angels, are they buyers or sellers, Lee?
Well, they're scuffling. They're trying to claw their way to get to 500 and stay at 500, and they get close and they slip back. But late last night, they made a deal to rent 2 pitchers from the Washington Nationals. They reacquired journeyman setup reliever Luis Garcia, former Padre, former Cardinal, etc., was here. And Andrew Chafin, former Arizona Diamondback left-handed setup guy. They got him for virtually nothing. It's a 2-month rental, but they're trying to put patchworks around what they've got in the bullpen with Kenley Jansen since they lost Ben Joyce to arm surgery at the beginning of the season. So I guess they're buyers, but they're buying. It only cost me 25 cents to buy those guys. Is it a big difference maker? I don't know. They are getting phone calls, though, on Joe Adell, the center fielder, who's having the best season of his career after 4 or 5 years of just utter disappointment. They're getting calls on Adell. They have gotten calls on Tyler Anderson, but so he's a plug-in guy in your rotation. He's got 1 year left on his contract, but does he bring you a lot? I don't think so. Jansen is the one that I think they're probably getting the most calls on, but at this point, if you're renting people to put around Kenley Jansen, you wouldn't turn around and trade Kenley Jansen at this point in time. So very, very unique set of circumstances. Angels on the field are a better team now than they were than last year's 99-loss team, but they're not going to be in the playoffs because they just don't have enough players, have enough weapons, etc. So that's the most intriguing aspect to the Angels. Sidebar story with the Angels is terrible. Mike Trout is having more pain in his twice operated on knee. He's had 2 meniscus surgeries, and he's been back. He's hitting for a little bit of power, but he's only hitting in the 237 range, and he has tried to run the bases. He can't play the outfield because the pain keeps coming back. So the question is, they're not going to trade Mike Trout. So the question is, do they turn around and consider maybe moving Mike Trout to first base so he doesn't have to pound in the outfield on those wheels? But he doesn't want to be traded. He's got a full no-trade clause, does not want to entertain any conversations about that. But this is not the Mike Trout that we all knew, respected, and might even be a potential Hall of Famer. So that's a bit of a glitch story, as if the Angels need any more negative stuff about the franchise. Now this Mike Trout thing, this knee has flared again. He's trying to play through it, but he can't play in the field at all. So they're going to have a tough off season to decide how do they use him, because they really want him on the field as a leader, and he can still play defensively. He just can't pound out there in the Garden. Your reaction, Angels, buyers, sellers, or just in freaking trouble?
Well, it's nice to hear that they're making an incremental step forward, right? You know, their team is better off now than they were a year ago. But I'm just thinking, man, if you're an Angel fan, don't you just feel like someone that wasn't invited to the party? You know, you got Dodger fans, Padre fans are all fired up. Even the Giants fans have something to talk about, you know, over the last decade or so. And the Angels have just been stuck in the mud.
Yeah, just can't make progress. And they've tried every conceivable way to get better and better, and have been beset. And as you say, the Angels are cursed. I mean, that's period exclamation point.
Them and the Clippers.
Angel fans, jump on board. If you want to forge your way in, go ahead, throw a high, hard one, knock somebody out of the way. We want you in the Fans Forum chat box too. Our trading deadline baseball show. We're marching right up towards 3 o'clock when the deadline and the window closes. And we're